Number 6. Oh. Oh my god. No, I have not smoked any marijuana today. Well, hello everybody, it's Ian Marshall and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Firstly, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. I am so close to 10,000 subscribers, which I can't even believe. Thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, please make sure you click that big red subscribe button down below. It really helps me and lets me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out. So thank you again to everybody who's already subscribed. I can't wait to get to that 10,000 mark. Today's video is all about something that's recently happened in Canada. If you're from Canada, you probably already know, but you already know anyway what this video is about from the title, but if you're from Canada and you don't know that marijuana or cannabis has been legalized, you've probably been living under a rock, so hopefully you are aware of what is happening where you live. If you're not from Canada, I know that a lot of countries around the world are watching us right now to see what is going to happen with the legalization, so fingers crossed that that all goes well and we don't look like a giant disaster zone. Anyway, disclaimer before we start this video, because you know me, I just love creating videos where I have to put a disclaimer in. Basically, I'm just rambling about marijuana, so if you want to hear about what's legal and what's not, keep watching this video. If not, it's probably best to exit stage left right about now. Personally, I have no problem with the fact that the government has decided to legalize marijuana or cannabis. I don't even really know how to refer to it properly, so whatever comes out is how it's going to be referred to in this video. But anyway, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's great that the government has decided to legalize it because, I mean, honestly, let's just be real. Everybody who wants to smoke it is already smoking it, and I think that it is better to get it from a reputable source rather than some random drug dealer off the street that you don't know what they've done with it, what they're cutting it with. I think it's better to get it from a reliable, regulated source. And also, I think it's great that we're adding an additional tax revenue or a tax income stream for the government, because there's nothing better or wrong with adding additional income. So that's a great thing. If you know me personally or you've been watching me for some time now, you know my motto, you do you honey, I'll do me. So if you enjoy it, then all power to you. Hopefully you just do it responsibly and legally, of course. So before I jump into the 10 facts that I've prepared, people have lost their damn mind about the fact that marijuana has been legalized. The other day I was getting gas, actually the day that it was legalized. So that was October the 17th, 2018. And so I was getting gas and I see this girl, this lady, filling up her gas tank. She's dressed in a full like marijuana leaf regalia, like the whole nine, the pants, the sweatshirt, the whole thing. She had like little marijuana leaves all over her vehicle. It was insane. I'm not sure if it was like a fashion faux pas or a fashion statement. I'm gonna go with faux pas because it was ridiculous, but yeah. And then the other thing was the evening before, like the 16th of October, there was this whole event downtown Toronto where a marijuana leaf bud thing dropped from the ceiling at midnight. It was like it was New Year's Eve. There was confetti blowing all over this place. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, this is what I mean. People have lost their damn mind over this. So much so that I know for sure in Ontario, I can't be certain about the other provinces, but I know that we crashed the website. There was not enough supply for the demand. There was a lot more interest than the government thought there would be. So, yeah, people have lost their damn mind. I don't think I can say that another time because it's just going to get repetitive. But yes, people are crazy over the fact that it has been legalized. So anyway, jumping into the 10 facts that I've prepared about the legalization. So here we go. So number 1, you must be 19 years of age or older to smoke or consume cannabis. Now, if you're from Canada, you know that the legal drinking age in most provinces is 19. I believe in Quebec you can be 18, but in most provinces it's 19 years of age or older. If you're from the US, you have to be 21, but here, alcohol, tobacco, and now marijuana, you must be 19 years of age or older. If you're not 19, I recommend that you don't smoke marijuana. You can legally possess up to 30 grams of dried marijuana, cannabis, whatever, in public. Now, personally for me, I think that's a little bit excessive. I mean, 30 grams is a lot of weed. And I mean, like I said earlier in the disclaimer, I do not smoke marijuana, or did I say that? I don't think I even said that. Oh my God. So disclaimer 2, I do not smoke marijuana. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I feel like trapped inside of myself. That's a whole nother video in itself. But I mean, I have smoked it when I was younger, and I just don't like what it does to me at all. So disclaimer number 2, I do not participate or smoke marijuana, just to put that out there. But I do know that 30 grams of marijuana is a lot of weed. So there's a little chart in this fact sheet that I was using to come up with the things that I wanted to talk about, and I'll put that little calculation chart thing here. 30 grams of marijuana is equivalent to 1 to 2 joints. I guess that depends on how thick you want to make them, but yeah, it's equivalent to 1 to 2 joints. So like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that, but you know what I mean, like joints, like, you know, joints. Oh my God. So anyway, equivalent to 1 or 2 joints. So if you do the calculation, that means you can legally carry 30 to 60 joints around in public, and it's totally okay. Now, again, like I was saying a little bit earlier, I think that's excessive. I mean, 30 to 60 joints is a lot of joints. Nobody needs that many. Nobody needs to carry that many around in public. So yeah, I think that's a little bit excessive, but again, you do you, I'll do me. If you want to carry 30 to 60 joints around in public, that is okay with the government. Again, I'm not Prime Minister, at least not yet. But yeah, a little bit excessive. Number 3, you can legally share up to 30 grams of weed, marijuana, with friends or family. Now, you gotta be one generous bitch to be sharing that much marijuana, because I believe it costs somewhere like $10 or $11 a gram. So if you're sharing 30 grams with somebody, that's a very generous gift. That's like $300+ of marijuana. Again, I think that's a little bit excessive. You can also share up to 30 grams of the marijuana that you have personally grown in your house, which I'll get to in a hot minute. Number 4, you can now legally grow up to 4 marijuana plants inside of your home. Again, a little excessive. And like the equipment that's required for that, like from what I understand, it's quite the process.
This is art, Mr. White.
Actually, it's just basic chemistry, but thank you, Jesse. I'm glad it's acceptable.
To heat it properly and to grow it and, you know, do all that. So I guess if you're smoking a lot of it, then it could be worth it. I'm not even sure where you go and buy a plant, like a marijuana plant. Like, are they selling these in the stores? Number 5, you can now legally prepare edibles like cookies and brownies with cannabis, I guess oils or whatever, inside of the, I don't think you'd want to put like a whole leaf up in there, because yeah, that's not going to be good. But I think you can, like, I don't know. I don't know how this works. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so you can now legally create masterpieces, edible masterpieces that contain marijuana in them. So yeah, I have tried an edible before. yeah, not good. I am crazy enough without this stuff, and yeah, it just was not good for anybody. So if you're going to do that, just be careful how many of them you eat. That is all I'm gonna say on that subject. Number 6. Oh. Oh my god. No, I have not smoked any marijuana today. Number 6, you can now legally smoke marijuana cannabis inside of your home without getting in trouble legally. Number 7, you cannot smoke inside a car. Now, I mean, for me, I couldn't imagine, just from what I remember of, using marijuana recreationally, the once or twice that I did do it, I couldn't imagine possibly operating a motorized vehicle after tasting it, but I guess some people do. And just keep in mind that you are not allowed to smoke marijuana inside a car, period. And I know already that there was, I think it was like 12 hours after it was legalized, there was already a huge ticket issued to somebody who decided to smoke and drive. I believe it was like over $500, so definitely keep that in mind. Nobody wants a $500 ticket from the police. So number 8, keep in mind that most workplaces are considering the use of marijuana and being high the same as coming to work drunk or intoxicated from alcohol. So just a friendly tip. Make sure you know your workplace policies surrounding the use of marijuana, recreational marijuana that is, because if you do have a prescription for it, there are different rules around the use of it, but if it's recreational, make sure you know your workplace rules. Number 9, the same rules that apply for smoking tobacco apply to smoking marijuana. So make sure you're aware of the rules surrounding the area that you're in, wherever you are in public. Make sure you know where you can and cannot smoke cigarettes, because if you can't smoke cigarettes, you definitely cannot smoke marijuana. So finally, number 10, the only place that you can purchase marijuana, specifically in the province of Ontario, I'm not sure about other provinces. I know other provinces do have storefront locations, but specifically for the province that I live in, Ontario, you can only purchase marijuana from the Ontario Cannabis Store website. So again, going back to what I said earlier, where people had lost their damn minds, the website crashed actually. They completely ran out of inventory. There was not enough supply to meet the demand, and the interest in it just totally blew out what the government thought the initial interest would be. So yes, people went a little bit crazy. So that was 10 facts about the legalization of marijuana in Canada. Of course, always use it responsibly. I'd like to make sure that I put that out there. Don't drive, don't do silly things, because nobody wants to get in trouble. Anyway, if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. You can hit that big red subscribe button. There's also a little bell right beside that. Make sure to click that so that you get a notification each time that I post. And let me know in the comments down below how you feel about the legalization of marijuana and how it affects you in wherever you are. If you'd like to follow me on my journey, you can follow me on Instagram at Ian R. Marshall. The links are down below for all of my social media. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Talk to you soon. Bye.